All right, so thank you guys for joining our weekly community team call. Jesse with Tapwater Community Team, if you've not met me already, although I see a lot of familiar faces, so most of you probably already know me. And we have a number of Tapwater admin on the call as well, which is great. So thanks for joining, everybody. The purpose of these weekly calls is to give you kind of an insight as to what's happening this week at Tapcoder, talk about some cool things going on, answer your questions, and of course, just some general chit chat, networking opportunities. It's great to virtually meet everybody and give you that chance to do so. So I have a few topics today to go over. So I'm going to jump right in. This is an open call though. So at any time you have a question, raise your hand. You're welcome to jump on camera and ask it live, or you can do it in the chat. So totally open, whatever you have for us, you let us know. Okay, so the first thing this week is, if you weren't on our call last week, we went over all the opportunities that are happening this year for 2021. I'm not going to go through all those again, but I will note that there's a ton of things going on for you. We have a few more weeks left of the free MuleSoft certification, so don't miss that. We also have a number of skill builder competitions happening, in which Harsha can talk about. And we also have a ton of gigs and lots of other really cool things happening. So please make sure you're paying attention here today, and in Slack, on the forums, social media, everywhere. We're sharing all those great opportunities, and there's more coming. More details on our LF Edge partnership that's coming up, renewed Adobe partnership coming up. So please check those out. And if you have any questions on those, we're happy to address them. Okay, so 2021 is all about opportunity for you guys. And the call for reaching out to us, if there's something you want to learn or know about, is always open. So if there's something cool happening that you want to be a part of, you want us to help you with that, let us know. We're happy to reach out to other partner opportunities, other technologies that we can give you to learn. Please let us know. And then the other big thing I wanted to share is I want to know what your goal is for this year. Feel free to email it to me, send it to me, chat it in here. I want to help you with your goal. I've had a few people write in already, and I've helped direct them to people and other things that can help them with their goals. So if you have something you want to achieve this year at Tapcoder, let us know. We are here to help you. We want to help guide you through that. Okay. So we have some top gigs this week. I'm going to go over these quickly. I will share the links, and then Nathan, Corey, if you guys have anything to add, let me know. So first one is a senior engineer web cloud React.js Node.js developer. So this one is in the US only. It's probably a pretty good compensation package. I don't know if we have any USA folks on here, but a great gig for you to check out. So this is this gig. Oh, we have our lovely pop-up that everybody loves so much. We also have a senior developer for Unity 3D and C#. That is any location. Another good rate. The time zone is India Standard Time, so if you're located in that area. But this is for a large communications and media company, so don't miss that gig if you're interested in applying for that or learning more. And then we have a Clarify developer, also for any location. The time zone is overlapping with our time zone, Tapcoder time, Eastern Standard Time. So this one's a pretty experienced gig, it looks like. So if anyone is interested in this one, I'm going to put the link in the chat so you can check it out further and apply. And then we have Innovation Engineer, Mathematics and Security Experience. This one is any location as well. It is the UK time zone. So if you have experience with this, this is for a multinational pharmaceutical company. Looks like a really great gig, 6 months long. So you guys are skilled and interested in that one, learn more there. And finally, we have a full stack .NET developer. This is for USA only as well. And it is a shorter gig in the Eastern time zone for a Japanese financial services company. Okay, so those are the top gigs of the week that we want to share with you. Feel free to apply if there's any that jump out at you? Anything to add to that, Top Coder recruiters?
Nothing to add in terms of the gigs. We've spoken with the clients and they're all excited about getting some applications and actually really excited about moving quickly. One of the things that's on our minds at the moment for all of our members is around referrals and thinking about people that are already in your network as well that might be interesting for these gigs. So we're working on a really exciting new referral program at the moment. Jessie, is this top secret or can we talk about this stuff?
We have a referral program going on right now. So if you have a friend that will be interested in any of these gigs, share it with them. When they apply, have them put your handle down that they heard from you, and you can get paid for that. Coming soon, what Nathan is talking about is a legitimate referral program where it's going to be really easy for you to share a gig with somebody and for us to track who shared it and how they, if they got the gig. So it's just a little more easier for us to track it internally with the way we're building something new for the gig work page. But for now, we have a referral program. So please keep sharing these gigs with your friends. If anyone fits any of these gigs or any of them on the gig listing page, which Adam added the entire link above. So check out all the gig listings that we have, and any of them that you might have a friend interested in, please share. And you can get paid, which is great.
And you can also share them on social as well. So feel free to jump onto LinkedIn or whichever platform you're active on, and and see if we can get you some more cash. Yep,
absolutely. Thank you. Share, share, share. As they say, sharing is caring. Okay, and another thing happening this week, we're looking for some Spring Boot and Oracle database developers for the Skyscraper Challenge series. So if you have these skills or know a friend who has these skills, please reach out to me. We will put you in touch with the team. So we are looking for some more developers for this project. So raise your hand if you're interested, and we will put you in touch with the right people. Okay. Harshit, all you, why don't you tell us about the RDM practice challenge that's coming up?
Sorry, I was on mute. Yeah. So we already executed 2 RDMs until now. It has been going great. The first RDM we did was not based on automated scoring, but once we did the TCO finals with automated scoring, we realized that how amazing automated scoring can be, and we really quickly revamped to automated scoring in the next month and hosted our second RDM. If you go to Thrive, I would quickly fetch the links also. But if you go to Thrive, you can easily find out the RDM editorials and the RDM problem statements up there. So you can go in there and grab those, look at those problem statements, what we did. They are really well written editorials. You can read what the problem statement, and and you can actually find out how interesting we are trying to make these competitions for you. I think before you go into the next RDM, our strategy is to bring you a practice challenge so that you guys can go in and compete in a challenge that is very similar to RDM. We have some old problems we are bringing back, and we would be launching an RDM challenge, RDM practice challenge very soon. I'm reviewing the specifications, and we would probably have it up within the next few hours, and I would share it in the community Slack also. So go to that challenge, try and compete. There are specific instructions on how you need to submit to an automated testing competition. Follow that. Any doubts, anything, please post it in the forums, and we'll be very happy to help you and make sure that you get the exact idea of how you need to submit to an RDM competition. To that, I think just to add to that, you can also if you are we also have several sample submissions for you, and readily if we see people in time to time, if we see some good submissions coming in on the practice competitions, we would keep sharing those submissions on the forums also, so that you can keep looking at how members are doing, how other members have submitted to the solutions. So while we give you sample submissions to kickstart, we will also give you submissions which are going to give you 100 score on that challenge. So you'll have a complete package to learn and to look out for the perfect submissions and learn from them. So do compete, do submit, and make sure you are ramped up to compete in the next RDM competition coming up next month. We'll have a date for that too very soon. So look out for the date on the challenge specification itself. That's for the RDM practice challenge. I, is there a question? Okay. Yeah. So I think, yeah. So that's for the RDM practice challenge. Make sure you compete because there are very exciting prizes these RDMs have. So you have to compete for 3 hours, and you eventually get a really good cash prize. A lot of different prizes out there too. Like if your code quality is better, if you had better performance in the hard problem, you get. So there are several interesting prizes too for just the type of development you do. So make sure you compete and try out these interesting problems. If you saw the RDM2 problem, I think it was very interesting. So Monica, one of our veteran competitors, had an interesting problem idea of how would you arrange your room, uh, your work from home room. So you had a sofa with dimensions, and you had to like use HTML5 to actually program that for various arrangements. So it was a really interesting problem, and we have these interesting problems for these RDMs. So we are working hard. We're working really hard, the problem writers, the coordinators, to bring you something really interesting. So that when you compete, you not only learn but also have have that moment of, oh, this is interesting. I want to compete on these problems. So I will bring you these. We would love for you guys to go and compete and win some cash prizes. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Harshit. So definitely don't miss the RDMs. They will also be posted on the Top Coder public calendar as well as in Slack and on the forums. And of course, we'll have stuff in the newsletter at the end of the month. Okay. Next up, I have to always promote YERC, Crowd for Good Challenge. So this is the Yellowstone Educational Research Group. They are doing some really great stuff for the animals at Yellowstone. So please check out the Crowd for Good project we have going on. This is basically us doing things for good, right? So it's all what's the word? Philanthropic. So we're not paying members. There's no prize money associated. It's there. The YERC team has sent me some YERC swag, some cool hats and things as prizes. But it's really to do something good. So please check out the link in there if you're interested in any of the challenges happening there. There's a leaderboard up there now. You get TCO points, so don't miss the YERC challenges. Okay. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to address today is a question that we get all the time in our newbie forums as well as in email. How do I get started at Top Coder? And so one thing I wanted to showcase, in case you were not aware, we have this really great new page on Top Coder called Practice. And so once you sign up, if you want to learn how to jump into Top Coder challenges, we have a number of practice challenges available for you to try out. We also have a really great video that literally walks you through the process of registering for a challenge, how it all works, and gives you that knowledge of, and the confidence to go and try it out. Challenges are free. You're not having to pay to compete in any of these challenges. You register and then you try it out. And then when the challenge is done, you can view submissions and learn. So definitely check out our practice page. I think it's important for newbies. This is where you can start. Start here, look all the different things that we have going on for you. And we also have curated a number of our Thrive articles here as well. So whatever you're interested in learning, whatever you want to learn more about, we can help you through some of these articles. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Once you get into Thrive, so if I click on one of these, it'll bring me to Thrive. But once you get in there, there's so many articles that you can try out to help you learn and grow with the community. So I would like to open it up to the rest of the team. If you have any other tips for how to get started, besides trying out the practice page, what other tips would you recommend for our newbies?
Yeah, I think, Jesse, skill builder competitions are something that would, if you are starting on Top Coder, they would be something that would really help you get started. Basically, the co-pilots are readily available on the forum. So just, we understand that you're new to Top Coder and new to that particular technology. So, we are there to help you, guide you, even if you come up with a question like, which probably you might not be able to ask on a client competition, we are there. We would just go in and quickly help you out around those competitions. So Although, so if you go to Top Coder Challenge listing page, there are skill builder competitions available. We recently published an article to explain you how these competitions are structured. We basically have a host competition, and then 3 problems are listed on that competition. Uh, again, if you don't even know the technology or anything, the first competition is as simple as it can be. Will just help you set up everything from very scratch. If this competition is like the one you are seeing on screen is about APM, we will guide you through the very starting steps and teach you how to install and set up APM. And then in the next competition, in the medium one, you would get a small problem statement to write your first script. And the third one will give you some additional problem statements to solve. Uh, and once again, these competitions are set to make you learn about Top Coder and also about that particular technology. So these can be an interesting starting point for you guys to get into Top Coder and start competing.
Perfect, Harshit. Thank you I was hoping you would bring that up. Great. And as Harshit said, there's a number of skill builders happening, and there's 3 per technology. So you can do an easy, medium, and hard. So right now we have Angular and we have Appium running, and more will be coming soon. So definitely check out the skill builder challenges if you're new to Top Coder. And these are also great for if you are looking to get a gig. So if you want to improve your skills to get a gig, or you want to prove your skills to get a gig, this will help you by participating in these skill builder challenges. Okay. Any other comments or questions or tips for how to get started? Okay.
I would say just dive into a competition, and then it's just just get into it, be in the forums, and that's how you learn, and that's how a lot of our members have learned. I mean, I saw a forum post that I'm a physics PhD and I want to move into programming, right? So I could state the example of Sergey Bird of Peru, how he being a chemistry PhD, totally different field. He started competing, went into the competitions, spent competed in like 9 to 10 competitions. The best part is at Top Coder, you get to see the submissions, the winning submissions in development competitions once they're over. So you can actually compare what did I do and what the winning submission did. So that kind of help you get, or that kind of sudden you can actually the ability to basically compare your submission with the winning submission and understand what can I do is something a lot of people, when they're even working in particular jobs, don't get that easily. So getting that kind of guidance at the very start of your Top Coder career and knowing where do you need to go is very helpful. So winning submissions and being in the forums, looking at the members who can mentor you in the forums, asking them questions, the co-pilot, interacting with the co-pilot is something you can absolutely I think is a starting point of view. Be persistent, get into it, compete in 9 or 10 competitions, and I'm sure within those 9 or 10 competitions you'll get your first win, and then there will be no looking back after that. So
awesome. Yeah, just jump in, go for it. I hear you. Okay. Okay, so at this time, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I know we have a number of other Top Coder staff on here. Some of our services team was nice to join us today. So this is an open forum. If you guys have great challenges or some cool stuff you want to share with community, please feel free to use this time now to promote that. Also, if there's members on here that have questions or would like us to explain something, please go for it. So you can use the chat or you can just jump right up.
This is Adam. I do want to jump in. Along with skill builders, we are running at Top Coder a bonus program that we call Digital Run. And so this is for front end development work. So if you're great with Angular and React and HTML and CSS, we are running challenges. So if you go to the challenge listings page and you see challenges that are tagged with front end, we are paying bonuses, monthly bonuses on competitors who compete in those challenges. The first bonus is a top performer bonus, and that's based on the amount of points you achieve in the month. And the second bonus is a rookie bonus. So if you are new to Top Coder and new to competing and you happen to take a first or a second on any of those challenges, we will pay you 100% additional bonus of your prize. So in November, we started this and we paid out about $17,000 in bonus prize money. We will be paying out December here shortly. And right now we're currently in our 3rd month. So I recommend you check that out. Check out front end development challenges, code challenges, and anything that's tagged with front end.
Awesome, thank you. And I put a link in the chat to the forum post explaining how the digital run will work. So
and hopefully here in future Mondays, we'll show, we'll actually have the leaderboard, we'll show the new page. So we are in the process of getting all that content updated. One other thing I do want to call out, there is a challenge running right now, a logo challenge. I recommend if you do want to just kind of check out the process or jump in, there is under design, there is a logo challenge running right now. Those tend to be a little easier to understand and just kind of get started and engaged in. So I would definitely take a look at that.
awesome. Everybody loves a good logo challenge at Top Coder.
We don't do them that often, but when we do them.
I know, but they're fun. I just put the link to that one in the chat as well.
Okay. Yeah, it actually has 5 prizes with the first place of 1,000. So
Nice.
it's a good one.
The beta testing event gets started this week. It should be getting started, right, Adam? The beta testing.
Yes. So we are we did a kind of call out to everyone in the community if you're interested in joining our beta testing group, and our goal is to launch some of our first beta test competitions this week. And what they are essentially front end user testing of Marvel app designs. So we're looking to get those launched this week, and then I will be reaching out to that same group. So please do join the beta testing group. I'm also looking to do some design workshops with the community. So looking to get those set up where we invite some of you in to tell us your experience and help us understand new things. And I'm looking to get one going about profiles here within the next 2 weeks. So I'm very excited about the beta testing group. So do we happen to have a link for that, Jesse, you can share?
Yep, will do.
Okay. So sign up. And these are paid. So these are paid engagements. Yeah, so Robinson, the digital run is open for 8 months. It's going for 8 months. We're now, January is our 3rd month. So it's still open. So any challenges that are tagged with front end, go compete. So we pay out the top performer challenge, and then we're paying out the rookie challenge. And we will have a page. We'll actually have a page on the website. Danielle and I are working on that to get so to track the each month's leaderboard. The overall winner of the 8 months will win a trip to the Top Coder Open.
Awesome, great questions, guys. Okay. Any other questions or any other exciting things to share? Any of our folks on? Any challenges you want to promote?
Dan, do you have any data science or fun stuff coming up you might want to mention?
I got things coming up in the distance. I was deciding how much to say. So I guess anything active right now in the data science world, if you go on to the Top Coder platform and search for the word Streamflow, all one word, it's a series of 1 month long data science forecasting challenges. There are 12 of them. So it's going to be going until October of this year. And the good news is it's never too late to start because we have monthly prizes and we also have quarterly prizes as well. So even if you didn't compete, early on in this past November or whatever, if you come in and start scoring successfully, you'll be eligible for prizes in any of the upcoming sprints, we're calling them. So that's really exciting. And if you are thinking long-term in data science, NASA, if anyone doesn't know, is going back to the moon in 2024, and they're working with Topcoder very heavily on a lot of sort of near-term projects that are going to help in that endeavor. And so in about 2 or 3 months, we're still trying to figure out a timeline. We're going to be working on a really awesome marathon match to actually help them identify spacesuit movements of an actual astronaut in different images and video clips. So that's going to be really exciting, and it's going to help them train to get back up there in space.
That's pretty awesome.
Whoa.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Daniela, let's start talking about how cool we're going to make that look.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm excited. That's awesome. Wow. Thanks, Dan. One other thing that I meant to note earlier, we're working on this right now, but we are going to be recruiting co-pilots. If you are interested in becoming a co-pilot at Topcoder, this is the time. So we will be posting it as a gig listing, as like an actual gig, so that you can apply for if you want to be a co-pilot at Topcoder. That's coming soon. If you need more info or you're interested or have any questions, just let me know and I'll give you some more info, but that's coming soon to apply for co-pilot. All right, any other ideas or chats or questions from anybody on the call today? Andy, you have any questions for anybody today? Or Robinson, you had a good one earlier. Anything else? No pressure. We want to make sure this is valuable for you guys. Karen or Anthony, any exciting challenges or anything you want to share out? Umesh?
No, not at the top of my head at this moment.
Yeah, there's nothing I could think of that I've prepared for. There are a couple of projects we have in the pipeline with the Odyssey Challenge series. So that's going to be resuming, or it has resumed already with an ideation challenge. We're probably going to be ramping up over the next couple of weeks, and it's going to be a busy February for that. But yeah, that's all I've got for someone that's got nothing to add.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, Jesse, with an aim to have a better engagement with community, we have had a challenge series, myself and Harshit, Adam. We have been trying hard to get that initiated. I think preferably it would start by mid of Feb, an ad-op series, that is phase 2.
Okay. So that's expected in February, you're saying?
Yes, mid of February. We are all hopeful that we'll kickstart that and it would go in a full swing throughout Q4.
And can you confirm what technologies are needed? What kind of devs you're looking for that?
Rather than technology, it's more on the Adobe APIs and some of the products they have built for their suite, especially on productivity. And already we have prepped the community. There has been a very good response from phase 1, and we want to continue that momentum and take it to a next level. We do not have any specific technologies. It's like use cases have been given. Community is free to go ahead and implement those use cases using any of the popular technology they feel which they feel they are comfortable with. Yeah.
Great. Cool. Okay. Any other thoughts or notes for the team? Daniela, you got anything? Anything new with DRB you want to chat about? Anything exciting happening?
Oh, nothing new so far.
Okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity. So we have a very interesting marathon match coming up, starting next Wednesday. That's a fun marathon match. Algorithm optimization. It probably has the best visualizer I've seen in the last 1.5 years. So it's a very interesting one. I was reading the problem statement an hour back, and it's really exciting. So So do check out for that. It's marathon match 123. The number is the number might look like we are testing, but we're not testing. It's like marathon. It's actually marathon match 123. So so do participate. A very interesting problem. I'm controlling myself to not to reveal the problem statement. So I'm so I'm not gonna go on camera for the next 1 week. So yeah. That's that, and it'll start Wednesday, 1 EST. You'll get an email if you're subscribed to Marathon Match email reminders. You can go to your profile settings and set that up if you want to receive that reminder. So make sure you do that, and we'll announce it in the Slack also. Yeah. All the best. Hope to see most of you compete.
1, 2, 3. Make sure it's not a test. Okay, awesome. There's a lot of really great stuff going on, especially this weekend forward. We are here every week, as I said, so you're hearing some of this stuff for the first time. Some of I'm hearing for the first time. It's awesome. So, oh, Harshit, you've got a question.
What is bokeh? Robinson, can you reiterate the question? Oh, I see that's a tool. I probably don't know much about that, but I think it's a really good question to ask in the community Slack. And if you want, I can help you bring it up, and then we can have some of the experts really answer this for us from the community itself. So I'm actually interested in reading about this now. This is exciting.
Yeah, Harshit's a data visualization guy. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'll actually get back to you. Let me try and look into it more, and I'll get back to you how is this compared to the other, and then probably it can be a good Thrive article too if we are doing some research on it, so we can do it together. Yeah.
Yep, that was my next thing. Put it in Thrive. Share the wealth. Great. Any other questions? Anyone want to introduce themselves? I don't think we've met a lot of the members on here, so if you want to jump in and say hello, we'd love to hear from you. No one? Everyone's being shy today. Okay. Adam, anything I missed? Is there anything that we haven't shared yet that's important to promote?
I think that's it for this week. I think each week we'll start having kind of our standard things, and then we'll probably have the what's important for each week. So this is good.
Yep, and I'll put my email in the chat. Anything that comes up after the fact, you can always email me or anyone on the team with any questions that come up. But hopefully this has been helpful for you. And we look forward to bringing you some more new stuff next week. But in the meantime, we are here if you need us. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Have a good rest of your day, night, all that good stuff, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Thank you all.